Hello and welcome. Today it's Amnesia, a machine for pig. As promised, we're continuing the Amnesia saga. Sorry if I'm a bit late, it's because I was trying to make it work, basically. But here I am. And let's go. If you like the content, don't forget to follow, of course. I think the options are right. I just checked. Should be fine. So let's start a new game. Okay, everything set. Let's go. I should still have the time to finish it in a row. He who makes a beast of himself removes himself from the pain of being human. Dr. Samuel Johnson.
Daddy, Daddy, please don't kill me.
Okay. Wow. Wow. That's deep. Don't even understand what I'm looking at. I guess that's the machine for pig. Can't see, as always. As always in these games. I'm in a cage. Okay, actually the cage is to defend myself, to protect myself. The cage is around the bed. What the hell? There's always a share when you start. Can always grab those shares. A big mask. In my dreams, I see a man dressed in jaguar skins and feathered like a blooded saint. What came from the earth lubricated us. It crushed evil under its tread and liberated us all. The fetid heat of the jungle mirrored somewhere behind my forehead. My temple pounds. The blood pulls in my skull. It feels as if there is something alive there. A rat, a damn rat gnawing through my veins, eating its ways out in the world. Even the laudanum will not quell its endless hunger. I hear my children playing in the attic, but it fills me with terror, not love. What desperate thoughts are these? That's called madness. Huh? Literally. Just madness, you know. This is locked. Yeah.
Daddy, Daddy, find us!
Let's check the keys. So I got French keyboard, that's why it's ZUSD. Lean. Okay. Let's stay on this floor first.
I held your hand and watched the blood pool between your legs. You lived long enough to see Edwin, but not Enoch. I will take care of them, my love. I promise you this.
So his wife died giving birth, I guess. And she slept in separated bedroom. She had crazy glasses too. We stick glass.
Papa, Papa, this way!
The attic.
There's a bad man coming.
I can't see. Maybe a bit more. I don't want to put too much because you're not supposed to be able to see well. You're supposed to be in the dark. Daddy said there won't be a Christmas this year. He's much too busy. Nanny says we must not disturb him. He's very so busy. He's ever so busy. He's gone for a walk before she wakes us, and often we are asleep before he returns. We found a bird in the garden with a broken wing. Gave it to Nanny, who said it was a filthy thing, and hit it with a rolling pin. Later, we crept downstairs to bury the body when everyone was asleep. There was a pig in the garden. We heard it snuffling around. Then Daddy came and said we had to come inside straight away. He was furious, but we think he'd been crying again. About his wife, I bet. Okay, maybe. Now that I have this, I can tune the dark a bit more. I'm checking the physics. Oh, what can I do with this? What I can't? Can't do pretty much anything. That's good.
We're hiding, Daddy.
What's that? Mousetrap? Yes, he said, I know these ruins. He was a shabby fellow, all rotten with some malodorous disease. I caught him looking at me strangely, as if what he really wanted to know, as how I knew of them. Biting back the temptations to buck his ears for the impudence, I simply smiled and told him that my family's library contained intriguing travel books. The illiterate oaf did not understand that, of course. He agreed to lead us anyway. I have told the children, truly, this will be an extraordinary adventure. If those old stones hold the financial benefits I predict, it will be merely the first of many. Of many adventures.
Daddy.
You don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful Martinvilles. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You understand, of course, why the ministry sent me. That they have concerns.
That's a Mayan temple, I think. Hispania. That's middle of Spain. Sculptures. Ooh. Wasn't ready for that. There was a big ass painting I didn't see. Oh, he's stacking paintings like crazy, this man. Nudes. It's art, so it's fine. Poker. That's a label, no? The English rifle. Maybe a Springfield rather. I think I'm in the US. Label is French actually. It's not British. Can't remember the name of the British rifle. Gimme. What?
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Do I need to write this down? I will. Precious eagle cactus fruit. Sounds like one of those code from agents, you know, from spies. Oh. What kind of freak would put tinted glass like this? Is it two paintings? Yeah. By spying on Bass, taking photos even.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
And it is on our banquet. We will fasten that great mouse down over the chimney and inhale the word. Take the fairies and the nonsense clean from your dirty heart. Nani? Everything is locked tight. Like they are trying to defend themselves from something that can open doors. Lady says we're not allowed to play with animals anymore. We are playing hide and seek with Cook, and he came and shouted at us. Just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy. Cook says it's because of the guns in there. but he always let us help polish them, so it can't be that. Anyway, that room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They're often angry, or that's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. We don't like it in there anyway. Hello, Day Trade, how you doing, bro? Today it's creepy night. I'm continuing Amnesia.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
This house reminds me of Resident Evil. Is that big hallway? Yeah, I bet it's gonna be this way. Let's check the other side first. So all doors are locked here. Saut d'amour. That's French. Oh, saut d'humeur, not saut d'amour. It's saut d'amour. It's a wordplay. The one under I can't read. Saut d'humeur means when you change from happy to angry, you know, and vice versa. And saut d'amour, I bet it would be for that's happening in between two lovers. Saut d'humeur, but driven by love, I guess. So it must be a play or something. But it's like a play. What's the thing here? Yeah. Okay. That's in German. I'm not gonna try and read that. Because I'm gonna butcher the language and I don't want to do that. Let's not. Is it joining the other side? Inner courtyard. Okay, so the house is huge.
Mandus, do you know me?
Who are you? Where are my children?
Trapped, Mandus. Far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are encaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Mandus. Drain the flooding and restart the great engines.
How? Where should I go? Hello? Hello?
Okay. Lots of problems to solve, huh? I move the flood. Restart the engines.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in Mexico.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
Okay, so we're getting some story on what's going on, maybe. How it started, I bet. Oh, stop drinking, I can't see anymore. Oh, that's a 4 millier ant thingy. Giant anteater. That's enough from Africa, and that's an hippopotamus. 1896. There you go. What? Let's check the eyes first. I got lucky to find that, huh? Okay, that's back here. I guess that's where we need to go next. Steam pressure, 53%. Oh, I remember these drawings. They were the same in the first one. The exact same. Okay, do I need to put more? No. Need to turn it off. What now? Stop playing with the doors, huh? Think that's scary, playing with doors? And screaming from behind the door. It's not enough to scare me, huh? But what next? I think maybe I opened something in here, maybe I need to do something else. It doesn't seem like... Let's see. Journal. It used to be like this to know where to go next. Let's see. M. After the party, she took my arm and said, "But darling, however, did you get from the trophy room to the guest bathroom so quickly? Everyone considers you quite a magician, my darling. Lilibeth, my father's house has many rooms, and as for mine, well, it also has its secret chambers." Condole, That voice on the telephone is because if he knows me, and indeed I seem to remember him, like a twin pulled away from the other outburst. I feel we are entwined, so I cannot conceive of how I am a drowning man grasping for the surface within my own house. Beneath me, I know there are splendid architectures hidden in the dark. If I can only find the entrances. The whipping rooms, where once we sat to whip lilies passing, and the weapons that cannot slay the angel to retrieve her from heaven. Look beyond the paintings, Oswald, where once you watched her base. The children must have discovered those secret places and taken refuge there. Attic and nurseries, but they slept in the attic when they were babes in arms, and perhaps they have hidden there now. I remember I insisted upon it, midway between my bedroom and my office. Fever dream. I wake alone to a house in silence. That missing sound of children playing is like a dark and fecund sepulchre, beckoning me to begin a descent to the loam, where surely only bodies may be found. No matter my children's call, and I shall answer, I will find them. Okay, thanks for the tips, bro. I feel like I'm missing something here, but I don't know what. So no waypoints. No, nothing to write in the journal about where to go next. I really don't want to go back because I feel like this is the way through. But I guess I'll go back. There's nothing much to do, it seems. I am to have a visitor, the distinguished Professor A. He's come to ascertain my mental well-being after my prolonged absence from the club, but I am not stupid. He is here to spy for them. When they stalked the Reaper, he was often called to pontificate upon lacerations and missing organs. And now he comes to me, to tough and whittle, and my dear sir, but you must still grieve, and perhaps just a quick look at your engines, the triumph of the age. He knows nothing of loss, nothing of sacrifice. But to refuse, that would simply poke the honest nest. Invite a swarm of interlopers and thieves. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. Perhaps I should show him the trippery. See whether his stomach, so trained by rummaging in the innards of clumsily vivisected walls, is strong enough to stare into the real engine of his golden age. I may even introduce him to Jack, or his sons at least. We have stronger locks in the windows now, and we bring their toys to them. Okay. That's gonna be a dead end. Okay. So I bet it's the room where I got stuck. Yeah, it's the only way now. Everything else is going it's going around and around. Maybe in here. I kinda remember it's not the first time I'm stuck here. Last time I played this game, I was stuck at the same spot. Okay, let's check everywhere in the room. That looks like a door. That's the hinge. Doesn't seem to have any lock. What was that for? Do I need to follow the pipes? Ah, that's a dead end, huh? Okay, I give up. Sorry about that, huh? Wait, what? But if I have to check every paintings everywhere, they need to chill. There was no way I was gonna find this. I know paintings are a big thing in the game, I guess. But man, like, this is very nasty. It's this painting, yeah. Look at this. Imagine finding this, oh. There's no way. And I'm stuck again. I should just leave it open. I remember the start is a bit weird. Otherwise, I'm gonna run in circle. It's gonna take too much time. Okay. So he's killing people and putting them in the machine.
hands are bleeding, raw. I scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now? How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
Oh, she comes snubbling by night round the door, with her pretty apron right down the hoof, and her ringlets are fair and her eyes shine a blue. Like a half-buried hand in the wintry snow, or like a hand in the wintry snow, and she'll beg you for apples through the window ajar. Her face be all hidden, but her eyes shine a flame, and so you'll be tempted. Her bosom of so fair, she'll snatch you and catch you and eat out your heart. Oh, she'll catch you and eat out your heart. So look to your manners, come the eve of the year. Lest Sally comes calling for apples, my dear, and know that some doors near should open wide. Take aid of your father and keep safe inside. Disobedient children make Sally your paizo, and warm Sally's beastly insides. Okay. So following these marks on the ground, I might find the entrance I'm searching for. What are these? You went left. We might be this way. Oh, now it's open here and closed on the side, I see.
I am off to market. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
Now these doors are open too.
It's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way. Come and see, Papa. We found an egg. A stone egg.
What's going on? The trap? Against the rising waters and the tramp catcher, coach the old man, stick him in a barrel of gin. When he is all mixed and the bones turn to jam, we'll raise a glass kindly to him. It's getting worse. There's so much to read. I realize now that my fear of dirt stems from the disease I contracted climbing those lost jungle temples. It is as if those clean places, so free of humanity's filth, imprinted upon my soul and left it fragile to what I find here. Fear is what keeps us all in our places. and the fear of the flesh, the ruin of the flesh, is the greatest of them all. I am sickened, I am ruined, but I will build such machines to contain this plague and heal us all. A new century is upon us.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
What was that, a fuse? If it's a fuse, it's a very big fuse for a very big thing. Oh yeah, it's a fuse. This one is broken. Okay, I see. Recycle, yeah, not animals. Oh, I can rotate. It's perfect. There's a board blocking the door. It's barred from the other side. What am I doing? 12. Oh, it's a bridge. Stairs. No. We'll see. We'll see on the other side. Okay, now this is open.
Bandaged feet and eyes. Small bones.
I hate this effect.
I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
I really wonder what's the bile for. Why do they have machine for doors? Recycle, hein. Even if there are monsters around, we recycle. Okay, this is open, but let's go check the other way. Oh, okay. So now I can do this. Hope. Wait. Never mind. So they don't use charcoal, they use wood for the steam engines. That's unusual, no? Von Reichenbach, Whites of the Odic Force, whilst that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul, they are both cretins to think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and unhindered. Without standing upon an architecture of bones, Montezuma was the wiser, but here, in our temples of steel, I have witnessed the severed head of a man recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage. Immersed in a solution of the Brennenburg compound, open his eyes and cry, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dear darling Lily, it is too late for you. But I promise you this, I will save our children from death, and if need be, I will wrench them back to the blackness with this wonderful concoction." So they're trying to do to work on life and death, making like Frankenstein basically, making zombies.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
It's just like Amnesia 1. The Dark Descent. They're trying to find the answer of being invincible.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes.
Being infinite,
I'm gonna rinse it out now.
etc.
It will be fine. You just need to lie down.
They want to be like
Enoch, look to
etc.
your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the
etc. is
cellar?
imperishable. Wait, I don't get it. It's supposed to go that way, I guess. No. This way? That's where I came from. I'm running in circle right now. Oh, but now this is open, yeah. Okay, makes sense.
I told you he'd come.
Extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. And you built it all. Good God, man. You have been busy.
It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into grief, pine, and fade in my hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
Bioshock. I know that works. I know how that works. Thank you, good sir. I think that's good. That's enough. Okay. Flood bridge emergency shutdown in place. Okay, so I need to tend the flood first. So let's see. That's where I am, I guess. That I bet is the machine for pigs. It looks like you put the pigs in there and then you make bologna. And this I have no idea what the hell. And this would be the steam engines where you put the coal in. This is the distribution of the steam. This would be the vent system for the machine. And this is the where you get the resource, the bologna, and turn it into bologna. And this here would be the preparation of the meat. The meat that you put in tube that will be feeding the machine. And this here, this looked like an oven. Maybe tools to prepare the meat. Oh, that's a lab. That's a lab, yeah. So that's R&D. That's the research lab. And that's where you stock the food. Wait. I saw press it for something, no? Oh no, okay, never mind. Okay. Now I know. I know where to go. I wonder where the flood begins and where it ends. It's been years I haven't played this game. But bit by bit I'm starting to remember. This desk shouldn't be like this, it should be on the other side, by the way. The collard neck the new such a fanfare the times what it was supplied. Splendid. Pull it.
I have such visions to share with thee. If my jaw be unshackled, and you harvest the crust from my eyes, make it clean, Mandus, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
Why can I pick up the chair but not the mask? But then, what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the boot were a nest tag? Would they sing? Would they find their own god? I have seen these things and I will tell you now. No, they will not, but they will happily accept fealty to a god thrust upon them and worship it as given. In this, I realize they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. To free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross that great evolution line, it must first be painted upon the ground. Like a ritual, you mean? Painted with blood? In America, they talk of building the cities to the sky. To me, this seems folly, but perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We work upon our cities. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talked of this. They talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What places lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we find. At the center of the planet, my architect tells me there is a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. What do you mean? Decent glasses. Okay. That looks like ancient Greece or even before. Seeing the bird, it can be even before that. Antiques, that for sure. Tickety. That's dogs. The ant. What are they hunting? A big deer. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of laudanum derivated in feed to subdue the product of even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we track them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components or products or themselves. This section of the belt is sheeted in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirit. And we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes on the line means we can use the music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. Where? They really it's like cattle basically. But I think we're talking about people right there. The product, I think it's people. I'm pretty sure actually that would explain why we found some glasses and teeth in the drawer. Or maybe it's just pigs. It appears to be some kind of fueling station. I have seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Yarham and Mr. Simon's work, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum, of what I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. The factory opens the suggestion of a large workforce, yet not actual signs of life. It is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex. Yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification, but I must put aside my anxieties. quell the unease that pits my stomach and continue on my path. The path is clear. It seems this chemical processor is merely one of part of a much larger complex. No easy route for me then. I'll follow my fever, the calls of my children wherever they may lead me, as I move further into this strange empire. More electrical sabotage. Another confounded fuse box. The fellow is thorough in his sabotage, if somewhat repetitive. The stench from these barrels is quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not a defining feature of the flood that threatens my children. The saboteur has been this way. It's ringing. The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift, and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors. Connected to these electrical switches, whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun, and the gates will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. Trapped. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well, does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even so, his motives are unknown to me. I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth. It will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. A curious discovery. Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. If my children discover this place, it is entirely conceivable they stayed downwards. Delighted in their discovery. Very well. It seems my route is predestined. The descent begins. Warning, fueling pumps. Volatile chemicals are in use. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protections. Okay. So, will I have access to? Will I have access to protection? That's the question. Usually in games like this, you don't. Just go with the flow. Unless it's detrimental to your survival. Okay, first let's go check. I bet it's gonna be closed. Nope, okay. It's a dead end anyway. Imagine they say a machine one day that might think like a man, as if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig, men and women upon all fours, rotting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets, alleys and gutters running freely with the careless spill of their conjoinings. The air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies tracked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased, will spray his seed over passers-by, and yet this is conditioned baggage aspire to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject baggage as I reject this man of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters while they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. What the hell, bro? These guys, they are in a parallel universe, so there is no way. Okay, so that's the street they were talking about, where they moved the product, as they say. Boycott, ban swine stench from our states, Mandus factory must close. Okay.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
St. Dunstan's Church. Manusco Meat Processing Factory, 1828. Chemical transportation danger, highly corrosive, highly inflammable. So I did that. So now I'm in here. So that's the packaging factory with the stocks. Okay. So I need to bring that back. Or maybe repair this. I'll just bring it back. Sanchez not allowed on this works. Queries to be made of the lodge. So it's highly secret. There. Okay, pump. Pump faster, bitch. What do I do with this now? Go. Bye. Why do I need this now? I don't remember. Is it like a bomb I'm supposed to... No, it's corrosive, it's not explosive. Let's see. Dear sweet Lord, of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape, crush this container in its putrid contents, and flee this place before the creature that nearly man returns. I will head for the church. Surely such an abomination could not follow on to hallowed ground. Strange container. This cannot look like as it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fated and holy rig. I will not think of that which I saw pass me in its cage. I will not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, and the opportunity perhaps to gain access to center stands. Holy orders, this search is connected to the plant, Howard. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility given the locked doors around the fuel station. The truck blocks my way over, almost as if the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternate entrance. Oh, I see. Delivery schedule. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damned schedules? If even the basic equipment were provided, we simply will not perform its designated function. This cursed fangled truck will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well sod it, says I. Enough for a night and to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. If you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Templar for a jar. So it's not a saboteur that put the thing here.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
Okay. That's very peculiar. They buried swine too? Livestock and Bibles. Lily dancing on the table. Her eyes aflame, this love burnt into his heart. His heart scared from the heat of his love dancing. Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all of the others, so the old priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them, a shepherd indeed.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
That looks like Babylon. So it's before the Sumerian is the Babylonian. The first known civilization, I guess. It's gonna be hard to read with this in the ears. But let's try. They flocked to us now, where once I had to walk amongst them to bring salvation to their lives. Now drawn by warmth in winter, by the food that Mundus distributes, my church is full and my churches are saved. He walks among them and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses, and that it would be irresponsible, nay unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees here. A changed man since Mexico. It is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy and from the confines of his sickbed, as he is often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, distributes his goodwill, his fares to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. So it's in London, really. But when you hear the accent, they all sound very American. That's weird. Yeah, okay, that's not Jesus, huh? We're in the wrong church, I guess. Yeah, look at this. The pig man. Okay, I know what's missing. The holy pig. And you have a machine here too. I remember this. How do you throw? You could throw in the other one with right click. Let's see if I can still. Right mouse, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work with this, I guess. Stock. Oh, I see. Tabernacle. Calice de tabernacle. Silence the Nestatal or upset the accusations. I will not, I promise.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
Kartoffeln, potatoes, pomme de terre, patata. There you go. What languages I know. What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What bestiting of parts? I doubt I will ever be found. Yet I leave you this. Crawl into the Malodorous half-light, whilst my tormentor shuffles below. my fellow prisoner's skin and squeal in the gloom. And where I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it is finally my turn to make that dark journey into the interior. The interior of the machine for pigs. Soon we'll get there. I will not startle the acquisitions, they startle themselves. How do you want me to startle the acquisition anyway? With a stick? Oh, that's a military uniform. Looked like an officer too, no? With the bright buttons. But what the hell was that? An hunchback with a weird face, I would say. Why is my lantern flickering? It's not supposed to be electric, so... Right? I think it's an oil lantern, no? When everyone's fed, it's good. Wait. I see, he's right there. And he saw me. And I'm dead. Be cool, be cool. Be cool. So what are you? Okay, Minotaur or something. Oh, I'm not dead. Really? Leave me alone. Okay, now we meet. We meet at last. Wow. You're finally awake. Oh, okay. I see, I like that. I'm not dead, I'm just captive. The guy's like, ooh, you're jumping. He's happy to see me. The problem is I can't see much, huh? Not gonna lie, I think I need to boost a bit the visibility. There is some weird lighting system, let's see. Quality level of the parallax effect is very demanding. Shadows, bloom. Kind of blur effect used during some sequences. Filter from changing color tones. Special kind of blur filter used during some sequences. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. Let's save and exit. I need to restart the game for some of the stuff to take place. Sorry about that. But the pig wasn't beautiful enough. I need to make it more beautiful. Continue, and yes. I think I'm gonna start over in the cage. No, okay. There's still that weird fog, density fog thingy. And so, to the stalking. The workers sing as they work. They sing as they eat. They sing as they make toilet. They are always singing. If you place your ear to the ground, you can hear them still. Okay, if you say so. That's old blood, very old. Turned black. Mandusco meat processing factory.
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony. It's too damn bony.
So them baloney, you mean? That's your fault. The meat processing factory. So, surely the meat processing factory connect to the billows.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government. They make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
No. I disagree. Piston rooms. They remind me of Minotaurs, but the Minotaurs, they don't run on all fours. I think it's the shape of the head. So it's going up and down. Let's go check up first. Up should be a dead end. The works manager, yeah, that should be a dead end, right? I need to go downward into the underground.
Hear me, Mantis. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way you seek is under the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
Okay. I bet the saboteur is dead. Okay. Oh, they are up to 6? Yeah. Okay, so let's fix that first. That's not enough. That's enough. Okay. This one is running. Same for 6, I bet it's empty. Let's see, maybe 1 is enough for 6. I doubt it, but... no. Okay. I'm gonna have to find it. Dungeon, entry to the underbyston when machinery is at rest. I need coal! Give me coal! There. Now it's running. Everything boiling. Let's go. Whoa. The problem is I can't hear anymore. What is that? Okay. So he went that way, let's follow. The little piggy knows the way. Come here, little piggy. I bet he's down there. I think I should go without the light. Oh, this place is huge. Go. I'm gonna have to let him pass, I guess. I need a shotgun, Mo. Give me shotgun. I can't see anything. He's right there, okay. Oh, he saw me. Oh no, the lights. Okay. Don't come this way, please. Continue. Boys. It's very ugly, huh? An ugly boy. Oh, come on. That's 2 meters. Okay. I thought it was gonna be a dead end, but boy, this place is so big that there is no dead end. Everywhere is a pathway. Everything is connected. It's insane. It's freaking maze. Danger. No naked flames. Okay. The crate arrived this morning and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved. Also, there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but has suffered severe skeletal deformities. Remnant of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, with evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is a recipient of some barbarous surgery or was born deformed and an attempt to force his gnarled body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is cannot tell, but I smell the orb upon him and suspect my great uncle's presence in his curious condition. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the processes of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here, my great uncle and I part company. He shows men as the subject of his experiment, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. So we require a new creature for shuttles. Loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. Oh, so that's why. It's because they needed servile people, people easy to manipulate and enslave for hard work. That's why they make the pigmans. And I bet you, if I remember correctly, I can't remember, but I think also they in the end they use them as meat also, because their meat is one of pigs, and you can't really make the difference. In the nest of eggs, 2 pennies, 6 pence, sparrows and doves, the older angels of a weeping above. There's no born for forgiving, there no one to save. For today, darling, Lily goes to her grave. Boy, you singing that to your children? Lily is their mother. The guy, it's his wife. It was his wife. Of the character of the play. Of this guy.
Quickly, Mandus, find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
Are you starting to make poesy as well? In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brandenburg infusion vitae to 1 part. Okay, Brandenburg, that's from the first one. Castle Brandenburg. Amnesia, the Dark Descent. To 1 part orgone monad disperol fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. But what the hell? Why can I move that? What? Why can I move? Someone had fun coding all these things. Huh? Okay. There is clearly another passage beyond these lock gates. It seems I have a choice of approach. The padlock is old but firm, and after that fall, I can not summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. I might need acid. Oh, crowbar. We'll see. Some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds, and it's possibly reeks of the foul fluids I have seen too often before. It's clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of 2 composite ingredients. Should wager I would find this close by. Okay, so I need to find what to put in where. Low temperature storage. Holding pins. Okay. Let's go low temperature first. Whoa. Hide. I see. Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement, my lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that because of the changes. They ripple in me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all, gathered what I can. Push them back into my grey gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Take it, he says. They'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket, and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? Okay, so the change is very insane. It's a big change. I'm dead. Did I saw it for me? Nice.
It
Nice
fell
stuff.
onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, no, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
I wasn't ready for that. Oh jeez. Okay. What am I gonna find in here? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to take organs or something. Potatoes maybe? I could use that to hide myself. Or not. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimen of humanity I have ever seen. The one I swear they got to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teaming. Yeah, it's in Bedlam, it's in London. Stinking holes. We measure their skulls, check their teeth. We give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many souls themselves as they wait. To the manipulator, they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pig screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflection that troubles them the most. The word when they sleep. I walk amongst them, my children. I whisper to their dreams. You are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. Oh, this man is so crazy. He's turning people into pigs and calling
Over
them
there,
children.
place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
And the guy is racist too. Amazing. Begin walk. Whoa, what are you doing, bro? So see, they can work on two. But they are clearly mutants. You see the left arm is more human than the right. They remind me the guys in Duke Nukem, the pigs. The cops. The pigs cops. Can you stop going back and forth, you bitch? One sec. Need to ban streamable. They always come at the worst fucking time. These freaking streamable bitches. Okay. If that's your pattern, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna get through. I need a shotgun. It's gonna come back. How am I supposed to squeeze through that, bro? Oh, you saw me? Yeah, he saw me. I mean, nah, he didn't see me, but kinda know him, yeah. I hate him so much. He saw me. Well, this guy is weird.
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnels. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
If you say so. They seem friendly, huh? I mean, this one seems friendly. Okay, so what's this? Beef. I thought it was a baby pig. Baby pigs, that would be scary, even more scarier. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died. Just after midnight, I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in his skull. But drowning, perhaps yes. It is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. One more. No? There's less puzzles in this game. I mean, in Amnesia, the first one, there was not crazy puzzles, but it feels like there are less in this one. Doesn't go in this, goes in that. I need a third. No way. No way. Oh no, that's gonna be the result. Yeah, that should be the result, but I need to put a cartridge in it to feed it the result. I don't know. I don't know what to do next. Maybe I missed something. Let's go back to the pigs. He's behind me. So let's see if I forgot something in down here. So right now I'm in the labs. Maybe I need to go back. If not, then I have no clue. Oh, you need 2 of those? Okay. Wait. Huh? I don't get it. This goes there or not? It doesn't seem to be. Yeah, it's not locked. There you go. I have the compound. It is and steams in its container like some living thing, which is jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass, a strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everything else cannot be brought into contact with this so-called compound X. I should investigate further for clues. I have to do this. No. Okay. It's not enough. Right. Oh. It needs to be eaten to actually be. I see. To be corrosive, it needs to be ignited or eaten.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
This leaking world and the rhododendron seems to be taking over the gallery by the wall. I could dig them for you. No, get out. Get out of this house. You'll leave them be. So now I'm in the tunnels with what's the name? The tubes. The plumbery. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, aired, and scrapped, ready for gumballing and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operation of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance. and retaining product quality. And this also requires it to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principle of convection regulated by the boilers and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction, superheated vapors in another.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Oh, there is these two in here. Like in Amnesia 1. Yeah. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitation. This is no Kelman, I am no Eliyahu. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of the stores up here, where the air is hot and fetid. They become overheated and their duality tears them asunder. Oh, my throat is dying. There is way too much to read in this one. And the other one, at least big parts of the reading was, he was talking and said, as other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters, they live sporadically, turn from one word to the other and back again in violent and predictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical forms. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected area sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are 10 places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghost of fear and spite.
Drain the waters, open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm going fast now. I just have to read the million things, but otherwise it's fine. They really look silly, the Spigsmans. What is this? Disgusting! That's where I came from, no? Yeah, that's where I came from. Okay, so what did I open? I opened gate 1. That's gate 1. Okay.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one.
Mr. Mandus, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Okay. Run, little piggy, run. And I said, look, my darlings, can you see it? And they said, yes, daddy. Yes, we see it. A tall weathered cap of deep-sighted pyramids, so like those of Egypt. Stone falling away from the summit. Vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps, a palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten, and this is where the king sat, and this is where the priest lived. This is the house of the dead, and here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darling, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could not simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. The French also, back in the Roman Empire, back in the antiquities, the Gauls, basically, I think you say in English. They thought that the sky could fall on them, not the sun, but the sky. The sky could fall on their head. Yes, I need to do that first. What? Very nice. Very nice ambience. That's why I love Amnesia. Welcome in the Delicatessen Baloney undergrounds. On the left and on the right, as you can see, we have dormitories. Where am I supposed to go here? You see, it's a bad idea to make them like this, the pigs. You don't want to see that from your the one that's supposed to be afraid, to be scary, right? You don't want to see funny things like this. It's breaking their image, in my opinion. And yeah, in my opinion, also they could have made them better, like scarier. They are less scary to me than the zombie in the first one. They're still scary, but not quite, because of how they break their image like this. You see, they're still scary, bro. In the dark, when you're stealthing, you still have that that stress, you know, running from them. But yeah, I think everything they're doing deserve them. Why can't I go downstairs, downward? I can go upstairs, but not downward. Guess I'm gonna have to jump like this. Yeah, let's go. That's why they want me to lose HP. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, this time I can go downward. So there is no inventory anymore in this one. No laudanum, no fuel for your torch, for your lantern. From tail to spine, he placed his hand in the vice and spun the wheel into the skull cracked, and the thought licked onto his shoes. It relieved the pressure for a while, but it soon returned. Well.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mendes.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
He's here! He's here! I said you'd come.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Or you're losing your shit. That as well. Wait, what? You saw that? Stop. Ensure all wheels are in place for correct operation of pumps. All wheels are in place. Huh? Do I need to remember where they are? I bet there's gonna be... Yeah, I bet you need to remember the order or something in here. And it's gonna be symmetry again. No, maybe not. Bon? Oh, this way, okay. They put me on rail. Let's go this way first. Let's not go this way first. I bet it's gonna be the way forward. Since it's downward and this is upward, so I bet I need to go downward. Let's see. Okay, we are in redistribution. See, oh my god, I knew it. So this was here. There you go. Is it gonna open this? So what happened if I drop down here before finishing the thing? Oh, never mind, okay. Ah, see, I am dropping down. Oh, that was a bad idea. Not him. Okay, never mind. They're not supposed to go down there. Uh oh. Wait. Let's double check. Nah. Unless I need a rock, but... Oh shit. But I doubt I can throw a rock upward far enough to carry it. And I can't use the ladder with the rocks. I bet I'm not supposed to go down here. Gonna check once again in here. And then I will go back. Just in case I forgot something, but it doesn't look like I did. So let's head back. The flood is dying, I have prevailed, the saboteur is beaten, my heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverious anticipation how this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on her wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Supposed to. Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Oh, I see. I think I see. Need to put this thing back. But you can go through that. Just cover your nose and go through. No? Oh, never mind, okay. The children dancing. He obsessively scans the newspapers and periodically for new inventions. They are the architecture to elevate a soul, he proclaims. Edwin and Enoch just play on unaware. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within that gentles of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it up upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. The rhododendrons are a recurring theme. I'm stuck. Never mind. And when they first said Daddy, my heart was molten, and as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slope. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill, I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now. My darling boys. What? And I am come for you? Stop now, that unauthorized person to enter this facility by orders of the management. I built this. It's mine.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and we set, you and I, on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls, alone.
Also,
Your children, Mandus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
He killed his children because he was he didn't want them to live in the world he created. Yeah, good stuff. So I arrived already. The great machine. Ching.
Oh dear God. Christ, what is this place?
Rod control room. Let's admire the thing first. Gigantic.
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn, all to save them.
What? Okay. I need to turn on some stuff first. So let's get in the hot room first.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Fair point, to be honest. Wow. Do you mean wow? So number 3 is stuck. Always has to be complicated. And number 3 is stuck, and in number 3 there is a freaking pig waiting for me. Danger compound X, highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Nice. Oh, that's why I couldn't plug number 3. Okay. Why I did? There was like the sound of the Geiger counter. C'est un rad, ça. C'est corrosif. Ding! Okay. What next? Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon the catwalks. I am coming, my darlings, I have almost saved you. If your darlings are referring to the pigs, the human pigs, then yes. They are referring to your two childs. They're dead. The guy is completely...
Daddy!
completely manipulating the guy, the character, the hero.
Now, Mandus, set them free. Set them all free.
Too much pressure.
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my
So
children!
it was the machine
My
itself.
time is come. More pig. More pig.
It's the machine itself that manipulated the guy.
I'm so sorry.
They are dead. But the guy that coded this so much in my imagination. But this saboteur, returning from Mexico, I was struck again by London feels. The squalor, the miasma, the rot. We should cut free the dead flesh, allow this wound to heal anew. So Mandus was the saboteur, actually. When he realized what he did, what the machine was. When he got back to his senses, basically.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are also just these tiny cogwheels and clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until the children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart. As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, as I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. It's too late now. You put it back to work, so mission failed. Running steam vents access only at low pressure.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Mandus? You know the answer well enough.
Now I'm at the center of it. The only three left are those three. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm in the center of the machine of the beast. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunate from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the large steam pipes. Oh my god. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drift like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the systems. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manners of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them into the pigs. Very nice. Automatic pressure regulator shut off. So this is locked.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
Where to next? Back?
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this: can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
Schizophrenia. Can I see now, please? Well, it's even worse now. What the is that a bug? Whoa. Whoa, you're finally awake. I hate when they do that. Okay, let's read fast before he comes. There is a spoon of medicine, I says. And it's a silver spoon. What you did get born holding. Ever so painful for mommy dear, but Casper so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. What? Later you use your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico, and then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. The spoon was the same you gave your twins. Then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next? I ask you and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilybeth, what am I become? Yeah, indeed. What the hell, bro? What the actual hell? It's so dark. The scariest part I'm thinking right now is actually the how twisted the guy who I'm playing is. That's the scariest part. This and the everything. So I need to turn off the steam here before going through that. What about me, the tender of machinery, the blast of boiling steam? I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I am a lobster, cracked, my circulation stagnated, my vital motions impeded. The steam will boil my wall unless I can find a way to shut it off. Okay. And I bet seeing how the map look like right now. This room look like. I guess there gonna be a pig in here at some point. So what am I supposed to do? Sabotage more, okay. I need to bring the pipes in here. It doesn't fit. Nah. Ah. Let me fix it. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm dead. No, 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 no. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Help me! What the fuck? Get down.
This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
Who's them? I'm alone. Bye. It's everybody. Every humans, I guess. Anything to save them, of course. Although all we cannot sell from our system is donated to the workhouse, making them perhaps the best fattened unfortunate in the whole of London. No soliciting, no king, no begging. Bucks row. I'll unleash the pigs.
Oh God, no, what have I done?
Shit that I remember silence and hard work on the road to heaven.
Mandus, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at
Bruh.
all!
They raped too, I guess, huh? But this guy was sleeping naked. The one misses the poor. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. It disappear a war and gentleman applauds you. Kill a beggar and the lady walks safely again. I don't know if the gentleman will applaud you for disappearing her. I think most likely the wives would applaud you, not the gentlemen. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension, these so-called leaders, these pillars of society, this rich and fanciful. They wear the fields on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We'll feed them, and then we'll feed from them. Nice. Very nice.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees.
The German
Ashes,
German
bones,
car.
and ashes. The pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption to the world.
God forgive me what I have unleashed. I stand and smell the burning city. I see ash upon the wind. I hear the roars of the sickening beast. The screams as they fall upon the city and drag its people below for the slaughter. Now I begin to understand what the other composite ingredient of compound X must be. And I also understand this. It is my responsibility now. I must find a way to the heart of the machine and complete what I started. There's so much to it. We have set aside an entire wing of the mansion for their parties. We invite them from near and far, and we guzzle them in with fine wine and the finest cut in all of London. My God meant this, but these shops are rather divine. with your butcher. Feed them up for the wine, and the grains will also lend the character to the product. Keep the flesh relaxed. Opium in the champagne and gravy. A roast every night for the Duke and the Duchess. An actress battered and sliced, an artisan in every mouthful, an importer of fine teas stewed in his own leaves. They bicker and breed under the table, by the fireplace on the carpet stained with wine and fat. Whilst long dead nobles of deformed grace and cold stare watch them from gilded frames along the cooked walls. We will hose it down later as we shovel them into a machine. So even the rich. Which way? Right, get it. Which way next? Oh, let me out. Or in or whatever. Oh, this way, okay. I stand and look at myself in the mirror, penis in hand, and my reflection grins at me, and his mouth is full of the sulfur mustards. Painful, his sneers. Are you really so very different? Do you genuinely believe your words of evil are any greater than the rest of them? You are simply a weak man, a product of his age, the same as any other. This is Empire Cretin. This is the killing idiocy, the natural result of this social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the street rather than hiding it in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slide it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you where you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you a Bermensch. And thus I wash my hand and take to bed. Enough reading. Please. The guy should write a book at this point. This area is for horses only. Motor carriage must use alternative entrance. Yeah, I bet you can't get a car in here. Whoa, I can't run past her. Come your shit. Come your tits. Your 6 tits. Come your 6 tits.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
They're dead, boy. You killed them, you fool. Why is he playing stupid all this time? Oh. So I'm going back. Spamming the word. Let us know. not be coy. I will not let us drag this corpse of civilization into a new century. Come New Year's Eve, I will fling the last switches and unshackle the full power of the machine. The meat preparation here. Transformation into bologna. Danger, compound X, no linked flames, no unshielded electrics. Oh, I see. I'm out. Boom. Wait. I want to try something. I hope I can find what I need for that. No, I can't. It's too bad. I want to throw something at him, see how it goes. I'm not gonna drop just like this on top of him. That would be so stupid. I'm gonna use this.
But will they be free?
Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good? The worthy? How will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
The triple E. Okay. Coolant tanks. Then upstairs to bed, to toss and turn on bloated stomachs, to copulate and puke upon chaise longue, for poster or dressing table. Collapse at last into the engulfing mattress, drunk and drugged, and fat and stupid, and senseless. I spring the trap. Man pickies spring the trap. At the pull of a lever, a set of hydraulic pistons and gears are fired, resulting in 3 walls of steel bars dropping from the ceiling via the canopy to case the product into the bed. preventing escape. The entire bed is sent titled backwards into the wall by a powerful springs mechanism, also fed by the hydraulics. The pressure for this system is created as a byproduct of the vacuum evisceration system employed for mass production elsewhere on the pick line. In this way, we have created a very own bottled revolution, for the movement of the masses is a causal factor in the extermination of the rich. Oh, I see. What are these anyway? Teacher component X coolant, okay. It's a coolant like this. Oh, I killed the piggies. Okay. But now I need access, so I'm putting the leg back. Oh, I see. Yeah. Coolant pumps, spark plug. Okay. We're not done. Okay, we're done.
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Landis. My great works are almost begun.
Almost begun, almost. So I'm not too late. And waste not, want not, via the assorted slope, any nards are sifted and sorted and enter the world through more channels and means than one could possibly conceive. The product passes by this section of the engine and is driven through the blade, splitting it into two sections, ready for the butcher's block. And in the interim, it is kept in a freezer base under the house, and the heat produced naturally by the refrigeration process feeds into the pipes and crannies of these rooms And is the very reason, my dear friend, that we can sit here in shirts and waistcoats but no jackets on a freezing winter's night without a fire in the grate and discuss our great enterprise. The warmth in our bellies and toes may be attributed directly to those bellies and toes even now passing through steam. Fire on blade beneath our feet. Very interesting. That's why there are so many pipes. They distribute the heat and the cold. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones under the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocence under the loose cloud, headless ribcages in the cool stone behind the altars, 3,000 miles apart, I trace back my life to this instance. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in the damp. This falling with water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sink and grasp the bowl with both hands and stare in the plug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine, clockwork and intricate like a child's spine. But clockwork, how could that be? How could a child's spine be made like clockwork? I wash it carefully and place it on the mantelpiece. By the egg, I lay myself under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico. Very nice. Okay, I see what he did. He projected the idea of his child into pigs, to man pigs. Rebuild the same. Like, this guy is completely insane. He rebuilt the same room he has for them in the attic. This guy completely lost it. It is critically injured now. I am sure of that. It cheers no more. I feel it shudder around me. A wounded animal pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more. As I hate myself for unleashing it, my head pounds with blood, my teeth vibrate, I rage and burn with fever. I am an angel of death descending to smother the firstborn for the death of the two that came after.
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs, towards the red light of the nursery, sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
Okay, dinner served.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders!
We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
Yum yum. Strawberry jelly. Strawberry jelly everywhere.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
So, What am I doing here? That's the question. I like the aesthetic of the place. What I dislike is the volumetric fog, so look at this. This is very bad. It was at this time when they started putting volumetric fog in every game. So I mean, it was cheaply made, in my opinion. It was bad. But since it was new, they put it everywhere at the time. The veil lifts, the bridge is waiting. Round up some more fans and the world will thank you for it disappear. I already read that. Baker and Lady works safely again. Oh, I read that.
My gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
He wants to split the atom, that means he wants to make more of him. More machines. Oh, there are notes also on the side of this. Then you already know all I would tell you. You already know what you have done and what you must now do. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones beneath the rhododendron, the skull of innocence under the loose cloud. Headless rib cages, cruelty torn asunder to expose their flowers, the cool stone behind the altars 3,000 miles away. I trace my life to this instant. Rain channels eroded in the ancient stone. The toxin are already in this damp, this falling water. And in that instant, cradling my children's heads in my palms, my palms, I knew then I had to unbuild what I myself had constructed. So even then it was little more than a sickening dream. This machine is ever mine, and it falls to me to redeem it and myself. Okay, time to do that then. Oh my god, more reading. I'm not reading that. F it. Oh, it's fine. I walked tunnels where no human has trod before. I am sure of that. It's just me and him now. Frost forms on my coat sleeves, the deathly still and the freezing air tell me I am close. What are these? Servers for the AI.
But why did you take my children?
Aye, Mandus. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide, and everything is lost.
Mandus Processing Company Orgon Distribution Tanks Maintenance Access. Distribution tanks maintenance access again. Let's go check this way first. Okay, so I guess this place is gonna be to dodge monsters. It sounds very convenient to dodge them, so I bet that's what it is for. Oh, what the? Oh. Oh. Well, return to Castle Wolfenstein now. Whoa. Oh my god, he sees me. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Me too. That's big GG. Yeah. They have other swine now. What the fuck? It reminds me of Return to Castle Wolfenstein, really. But why did they wait for the end to put shit like this in the game? He's right there. Oh no, he's right there. I'm dead. Aber Schwein! What the hell? The guys at what's the name? I can't remember the name of the guys that called Amnesia, but they have crazy imagination, really. Man is possessing complete electrogravitic suppression to the South Tower. It's turning into Castle Wolfenstein right now. I really like that. They should add more stuff like this in the game. Mandus descending amongst the spirits. The Aztecs believed they could avert the apocalypse through sacrifice. History tells us they failed. Their tragedy was simply that they could not spill enough blood in time. Of course. Of course, that was the problem. Not enough blood. Not enough blood flowing. More kill.
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children.
Oh wait, where am I now?
What have I done? What have I become? I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
Memories, they surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I look at them covered in the blood of their dead mother, little piglets calling in their swaddling and my heart at once was filled with a great love and consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point, did my soul split? Hated him. Was this the egg of my soul, the moment that great clock began to tick, his only path to redemption, to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take that madman into my heart once more and forgive him, and myself as well.
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
I search for instruction, for advice, for helping my goals, but in return the system mocks me, simpleton. It says you must find your own answers now. I'm nearly done, I think.
Mandus,
30-40 minutes,
silence
something
your
like this.
misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
It's behind me now. Side there. Fast. He saw me. Whoa, these phases are intense. But I mean, I don't have like this, like always, like he has. Why am I getting teleported down? This makes no sense. If I am teleported down, then maybe he's completely losing it at this point. I'm opening doors, making entries and exits. I think it's wise. Now let's see. Oh, that's an art. That's how he creates his AI. With 3 lights. Or he used the art of his sons to create the AI. I have so many questions now. What the hell? Let's find that ladder again. I guess that's gonna be the next step. Oh wait, maybe I can do something with the art. No. Okay, back upstairs. I power them on by turning them. They enter in resonance cascade.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
Okay. Back downstairs. Let's see what can I do with this out now.
Oh, God help me. I am lost in the dry paper soul of the world.
Can I see now? Enoch Edwin Oswald and I. What? The game crashed. Too much flashbang. Yeah. The end. Back to Skyrim. Back to Skyrim with you. Brought the light after all this darkness. It's killing me. Oh my god, back here.
Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become?
Maybe it was the end. I mean, it ended like this. Flashbang in your face and boom.
Be righted. All of my sins
We don't-
washed clean.
This game is a bit less scary than the first one, to be honest.
Sorry for all
But
I have
the two others,
simply loved
the two left, are scarier in my opinion.
this world. Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there.
Yeah,
I seek
First
to
World
save
War.
the world by blood now, before millions fall
That's Second World War.
history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
He saw me and I'm dead. Okay, nearly. Okay, now I know what I need to do. There's only one ladder.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
God help me. I am lost in the dried paper soul of the world.
Don't crash, come on. Wah. Double flashbang.
Listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
Why use this kid to make the machine? Are you? So what do I do with this? Do I unplug the stuff? Light? Is it one of those choice situation you have to take? If so, I don't want to move away from it. I want to make the right choice, which is blowing this shit up. Can I? Okay, bye. You won. No options to kill you.
Mandas, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Mandas, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandas.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandas. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel, on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
There it is. The belly of the beast. Looks like a Mayan temple, by the way.
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into faith. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandas trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Mandas. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
But that's not all there is.
Mandas, no. For your children.
Oh, that looks painful. Oh yeah, the art. That's why it looks like a Mayan temple, an Aztec temple. So am I pleasing the guy in the box? That's the bad end, I guess.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
The end. Okay. Perform an act of self-butchery. Yeah. That's the word.